So I think what we're seeing here, and what I've seen a lot in the last 6 months, is a gigantic generational divide. Anthony started this section by talking about how civility does not mean that
I'm of the very, very old generation, in case you're wondering.
Born before or after 1980 is the
yes,
key.
Yes.
Those born before 1980 generally think, as Jeremy just said, you're here to learn to come to terms with ideas that might be upsetting, disconcerting. Anthony said, civility means, of course, you shouldn't be insulting and you shouldn't be afraid of being attacked, but you don't have a right to expect that you won't encounter. So this is the view of most people born before 1980. This is more the classic liberal tradition. This is John Stuart Mill. We know that we are imperfect. We know that we are biased and prone to post hoc reasoning. We need opposition to help us learn, to help us grow. We need that. Now, what happened in America after 1980, we had a string of child murders and abductions. We had cable TV. We had milk cartons. We had a real crime wave, too. American child-rearing norms changed radically in the early 80s. And so kids born after that had much, much less time unsupervised. Kids born before then had a lot of time in their childhood unsupervised. If they got into trouble with each other, someone calls you a stupid idiot, you either call them a stupid idiot back or you punch them. But for those born after 1980, in general, there's always an adult around, always an authority that you go to. And so what we're seeing much more since 2000 or so is that undergraduates in particular come out of high school where they've been protected, where they have never had, there's zero tolerance for bullying, which is a good thing, but there's what's called moral dependency. People born after 1980 are much more likely to be in a state of moral dependency. If somebody has done something to me, I won't deal with it myself. I will get an adult authority, a bureaucratic authority, the diversity department, something to punish the person who did this to me. And this makes it impossible to teach. This makes it impossible to have an intellectual community because everybody's afraid. If I say something wrong, somebody in the class is going to call in a drone strike on me.
And this is the same argument Haidt outlined in the Sam Harris podcast that